Quadratic. U-shaped quadratic. How do I know it's U-shaped quadratic? Positive x, and it says the word local min. It doesn't say local max. Local max would be n shapes. Okay, your slope is 0 at a maximum point. Means first derivative equals 0. I'm going to differentiate once. X squared turns into what? X squared turns into 2x. B, okay, and the answer equals 0. We know it equals 0 when the x value is 3. When the x value is 3, this works. So 2 times 3 plus b, this implies that b equals minus 6. C differentiates into 0. Any regular number differentiates into 0. It's not cx. So if c was 5, it'd turn into 0. C is just a regular number. Okay. Next thing. Ready? Put it back in. F of x is a fancy way of saying y. Y equals x squared minus 6x plus c. What do we know about the y value? What happens when the y value is minus 1? The x value has to be 3. Replace y with minus 1. Replace x with 3. And long and behold, I should be able to find the c value fairly quickly here. That's minus 9. Bring it over to your side, plus 9. Who got c equals a? And we're done. Said I was worried about 10 marks. And that was very handy. Just put in your equations and put them back out again. All right, guys. Let's keep going. Now, this one's quite interesting. Okay. For those of you who don't remember these ones, you break this up into 3 separate parts. It's the limit as n goes to infinity of n into n plus 1, plus the limit as n goes to infinity of n plus 1,000 over n. And then finally, the limit as n goes to infinity of 1/3 to the power of n. I have an idea. And here's my idea. I'm going to put each one into the table function for a minute. Let's imagine I don't really know what I'm doing, all right? I put into the table function. Okay? And here's what I do with the table function. I go x over x plus 1. Is that okay with you guys? Doesn't matter in radians. What does n goes to infinity mean? N turns into a really, really large number. Start at 0. End up at 1,000. Go up in steps of 100. And look what happens to your value. 0, 0.9, 0.99, 99, 997. What's happening? It's getting closer and closer to... It's not getting closer and closer to 0. It's getting closer and closer to what? 1. It's getting closer and closer to 1, lads. 0.998 is pretty close to 1. Now, here's how you do this. You divide by the highest power of n. What's the highest power of n? Divide top and bottom by n. What's n over n? 1. What's n over n? 1. What's 1? N gets replaced with infinity. What's 1 divided by a really, really big number? Nothing. So what's 1 divided by 1? 1. You already knew that, didn't you? Do the same thing for the next question. Except there's a little cheat here. I'm going to break up the fraction into 2 parts. It's going to be n over n plus 1,000 over n. What's n over n? What? N over n is? N divided by n is 1. What's 1,000 divided by n? What's 1,000 divided by an absolutely gigantic number? 0. 1,000 euro divided by everybody in the world. You'd be lucky to get 10 cents. Yeah, but less than that. Practically nothing. So what can I say about the second part? Second part's going to be 0. The third part. What happens if you do a third to the power of n? What happens if you get something and you keep chopping it into 3 pieces over and over and over again? It becomes 0, doesn't it? So the third part is also going to be 0. And the answer is going to be 1. All right? Hoorah. Now, I got this. See g of x take away 2. See g of x take away 2. Your output take away 2. Make all your outputs 2 smaller. So what does that look like? 2 down every time. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Trats, I was on it, lads. And while I'm here, x plus 3 always does the opposite. You think it should shift the 3 to the right, actually shifts it 3 to the left. X minus 3 would actually shift it 3 to the right. Everything is 3 spaces to the left. And you have it. There you go.